So the longer I coach, the more I'm convinced that the majority of our issues are just a discomfort with fear. And that includes overthinking. So if overthinking is something that you do, but you're starting to find that maybe it's not as effective or helpful as you think it might have been in the past, then this video is for you. If you want to make quicker decisions, if you want to feel less stuck, then I will offer you some insights that I think will really help you. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, because that will allow other people in your same situation to find this video and potentially get some help. So this connection between fear and overthinking, maybe this is something that you've put together by yourself, or maybe this is a completely novel concept. The thing is, fear is super sneaky. It comes out as overthinking, rationalizing, perfectionism. And if you're anything like my clients, you're highly intelligent. And this intelligence has gotten you quite far in life. You use it all the time, and you use it to analyze all of your life choices. It seems like the rational thing to do. And this is where the problems start. Because the issue is that we can't outthink an emotion, and fear is an emotion. I recently was talking to someone in that age-old prediction of wanting to keep all of his options open. I'm pretty sure that we can all relate to this. His rationalization was that if he made a choice, then it would close down all of the other options, leaving him with fewer possibilities in life. And he had all kinds of logical arguments for this reasoning, and he had convinced himself that he was just being smart about all his options. And to me, this is not being smart about options, but having an inability to sit with fear. The fear of the unknown, the fear of getting older, the fear of choosing wrong. So let's think about another example that I see quite a bit. This is the person who continues to repeat endeavors in their lives. So they essentially create a pattern in which they keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you can see this in an individual who constantly seeks more and more degrees or more and more certifications. For those who do well in school, college can feel like a safe and appealing system. The rules are very clear, and there is little ambiguity. These types of people can continue to feel like they are improving. But in reality, they often choose this path because they are afraid of the ambiguity of the other life pursuits that they could potentially go after. And we can all relate. Most of us would rather stay on the predictable path of reward rather than go down an unknown and untested path. But I think if we can realize that we are making most of our life decisions based in fear, we can start making better decisions. Because if we continue to think that we are highly logical beings who make rational decisions, we will stay stuck in our ways forever. This is all well and good if you want to live a small life. But if you want to live a varied and interesting life, you must accept how fearful you really are. But in reality, we can predict very little. And we hold on to our love of prediction like a child holds on to a comfort object. But we think if we could just predict a little bit better, and we would finally figure it out. If only we could just think through a little bit more, like think through every decision just a little bit more, then we would finally be filled with that sense of comfort. The issue is, the problem is not with how long we have invested in creating pro and con lists. The issue is our discomfort with fear and unpredictability. So in this video, I would like to offer you the opportunity to really watch your brain. It will make all kinds of rationalizations of why not to do something. These rationalizations will sound great in the moment, and I encourage you to start being a little bit more skeptical. Ask yourself, what if this is just fear? After all, fear is just an emotion, and all you need to do is feel it, and it will subside. And you must go through the fear to achieve the great things you dream up for yourself. Just watch out for all of those innocent seeming thoughts that try to stop you from going after your goal. They aren't quite as friendly as you might think. And finally, ask yourself, how many minutes of emotional discomfort am I willing to sit with to achieve my goal? And I'm guessing that it's actually quite a bit. And it's more than you ever imagined, and that you're stronger than you actually think. And as the saying goes, you can feel the fear, but you can still do it anyway. This video is actually based on one of my newsletters that I send out to my subscribers every Monday called Monday Motivation. If you're interested in subscribing to that newsletter, it's totally free. Link is on my website and below. And I encourage you to subscribe to it if you like this type of content, because then you can get it straight in your inbox and kind of start out your week with a little bit of encouragement. All right, I will see you all again next week, and I hope you have a wonderful week.